OMG, Jimin. But honey, before we dive into this, can my loyal Jimin lovers and true channel followers drop one free hype point on this video right now? Let's push our Jimin straight to the top of YouTube trends forever. Hey hardcore Jimin fans and diehard BTS army. If you've been scrolling through those Toronto rain fan cams and felt your chest get tight, you're in the right place. Because tonight we're diving deep into the Jimin Toronto rain fan cam that actually made me cry. The softest Yoonmin moments, the wet hair visuals that broke the internet, and one tiny fan interaction that still has armies screaming in the comments. Stay until the very end, because there's a quiet moment between Jimin and Yoongi that most people missed. And once you see it, you won't be able to unsee how deep their bond still runs. This isn't just another fan cam video. This is the night the rain turned into magic, and Jimin reminded every single one of us why we fell so hard in the first place. First, we see him under those purple lights, soaked, hair clinging to his face, hands slowly fixing the strands like the rain doesn't even exist. The fringed white top is completely wet, sticking to him, and somehow he still looks like he walked out of a dream. One fan wrote right under the video, "Jimin is even real? OMG?" And I swear that comment is living rent-free in my head. Because how is this man real? The way the purple light hits the water droplets on his skin, the soft concentration on his face while he adjusts his hair, it's almost unfair. Another army simply said, "This is such a pretty video," and they're not wrong. It's not just pretty. It's the kind of visual that makes you pause the video just to stare. His stage presence doesn't just command the stadium, it softens it. Even in the middle of a storm, he makes the entire Rogers Stadium feel intimate, like he's performing just for you. Then something special happens. The camera shifts and we catch both sides of the same moment, Jimin and Yoongi standing side by side in the pouring rain. Their faces, those tiny smiles, the way their eyes meet for half a second and the whole world gets quieter. Fans keep repeating the same thing across every platform. Thank God for fan cams we get to see both Yoongi and Jimin's sides of the moment. And they're so right. Without these dual angles, we would have only seen half the story. Watching Jimin's soft smile form at the exact same time Yoongi's eyes crinkle, it hits differently. One Japanese army wrote, "Ben Dongni Konowanshin wa Duensetsu ni naru to omou." This one scene is really going to become legend. And I couldn't agree more. It's not loud. It's not flashy. It's just two people who have been through everything together, still finding comfort in each other's presence while the rain tries to wash the night away. This is the Yoonmin that hits different. Soft, real, quietly powerful. The kind of moment that makes longtime fans get emotional because we remember how rare and precious these unscripted glances still are. After that, the energy shifts again. Jimin is interacting with the crowd, still completely drenched, still glowing. And then it happens. The phone moment that broke the timeline. A fan holds up her phone with "Saranghae" written on the screen. But the words are upside down. Jimin notices. He actually notices. He gently corrects it, smiling that soft little smile that makes your heart do stupid things. One Brazilian army wrote the most detailed and emotional comment. O Jimin percebeu que uma fã tinha escrito "Saranghae, eu te amo", na tela do celular e a corrigiu ao ver que as palavras estavam de cabeça para baixo. The way she described it feels exactly like how we all felt watching it. He didn't just glance. He took the time. In the middle of a rainy stadium show, with thousands of people screaming, he still made one person feel completely seen. That's our Jimin, always watching, always caring. And the comments under that specific clip are full of people saying they cried harder at this tiny interaction than at any high note or dance break. Because this is the side of him that no choreography can teach. Pure, natural kindness. And then we get those chaotic, free, completely unhinged moments that only Jimin can give us. The Rajamorara energy. The way he throws his whole body into the greeting, arms stretched out, hair flying, jacket open, rain still pouring down his face. Korean fans are calling it Gwion Jerry Insa, the cutest Jerry greeting. And they're not exaggerating. It's pure chaotic Jimin. The same man who looked ethereal fixing his hair 2 minutes ago is now giving us the most unserious, joyful, full-body greeting while the storm continues. That contrast is what makes him addictive. Soft and otherworldly 1 second, pure chaotic gremlin the next. And armies are eating it up in the comments, saying things like, he's never getting past La Chimolala, with so much love it's almost overwhelming. And in the end, when the lights hit him just right, and he throws his arm out with that wild, free energy, hair flying, jacket open, rain still falling, you remember why we call him a stage genius. Not because of perfect choreography or power notes, even though both are there, but because he makes every second feel alive. He turns a storm into something beautiful. He turns a simple glance with Yoongi into something that lives in our hearts for weeks. He turns a tiny fan interaction into a memory that thousands of armies will talk about for years. Looking at the comments under every single one of these fan cams, you can feel the collective emotion. People are writing long paragraphs about how these rainy Toronto moments feel more intimate than any polished performance. They're talking about how the rain made everything more honest. How Jimin's wet hair and soft expressions somehow made him look even more ethereal. How the quiet Yoonmin moments reminded them why this group still feels like home after all these years. But wait until you really sit with the quiet parts. The way he looks at the crowd after the ment, voice soft, telling everyone to go home safely because it rained so much. The way his face softens every time he catches Yoongi's eye. The way the wet hair and the purple lights and the raindrops on his skin somehow make him look more ethereal, not less. This is the Jimin who doesn't need to scream to own the stage. He just exists, and we fall harder every single time. Reading the comments feels like reading a group diary. One person says the dual Yoonmin Fancam is their comfort video now. Another says the phone correction made them cry harder than any ballad. Someone else just keeps repeating, Jimin is even real, like they still can't process the visuals. And honestly, same. We're all still processing. Real talk, these Toronto rain fan cams hit me in a place I wasn't ready for. Maybe it's because we waited so long to see all 7 of them together again. Maybe it's because the rain made everything feel more honest. Or maybe it's just Jimin being Jimin. Soft when the world is loud, strong when the weather tries to break him, and always, always looking out for the people who love him. Every comment section under these clips feels like a safe space right now. People are being vulnerable. They're admitting these moments made them emotional. They're thanking the fan cammers for capturing both sides of the Yoonmin interaction. They're celebrating the fact that even after all these years, Jimin still notices the little things, like an upside-down saranghae. So tell me honestly, which part got you the most? The hair fixing under the lights that made people question if he's even real? The quiet Yoonmin smiles that fans are already calling legendary? Or that little saranghae correction that made the whole timeline cry in multiple languages? If you're a real hardcore Jimin fan, prove it. Hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, and share this video with at least one other army who needs to feel this soft Toronto magic tonight. Let's make sure every person who loves this man sees these moments the way they deserve to be seen. Because these rainy night fan cams aren't just content, They're proof that Jimin still has the power to make an entire fandom feel seen, soft, and completely undone, all at the same time. Thank you for watching with me. Thank you for still loving him this deeply after all these years. Thank you for every comment, every share, every late-night rewatch of these Toronto clips. I'll see you in the next one. Stay soft, stay loud, stay ARMY. Our Jimin is unreal, and we're so, so lucky.